getting attacked by birds. Not really. But I think their nest is nearby because they are not happy with us.
They definitely are not happy.
But they're really cool. They have these really long bills.
I'm like watching our back.
Oh God.
Here he comes.
Oh, here he comes.
He's coming at us.
Dude, we're leaving you alone.
Well, he's low.
Jeez. Oh my God, they're so unhappy. Jason and I are spending the next week here at Antelope Island State Park in Utah, and we have the coolest neighbors. Stay tuned, because I'm about to show you who our neighbors are here. We are gearing up to leave, heading out today. We've been in Moab for about 2.5 weeks now, and it is time to move on, unfortunately. We've loved it here, but it's getting warm, and heading to Oregon within the next week. Oh, poor little thing. Nothing in it? Oh, good. Oh, good. Boy, they got to work pretty quickly, didn't they? We just noticed this tire seems to have like a bulge. I don't know if you can see that on the bottom there, but we're gonna rotate it. We're just leaving, and we're gonna see if it is just yeah, I think that pocket came up with it. That's a big problem. This is why you always check your tires, people. Always check your tires. So, lucky us, we get to change a tire before we go. Thank goodness we caught it now though, because otherwise it would be a potential blowout. So, obviously, this is the best scenario out of all of them, but still an absolute pain in the ass. How's it look? This whole thing of flipping off tires is becoming a habit, and it's not one that Jason and I are a fan of. So let this be the last time, tires. Spare tires on, probably about 30 minutes or so, and that tire was changed. Those that know our history, this is unbelievable. Bye-bye, awesome Moab spot. On the road again, finally, after a bit of a delay changing a tire, but absolutely necessary. This is what we're dealing with here this morning. This is going to be really interesting because it's raining, as you can see. This is just the truck, and we're trying to move the trailer. I don't know if this is going to happen, honestly. We're trying to hitch up crooked. That's one great thing about having a ball joint is you can hook up crooked because we are trying to not go out straight, obviously. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop. We're hooked up at an angle here because it's super muddy out there, so we're hoping to avoid that. Truck is in 4-wheel drive, so I mean, we're doing all we can to get out of here, but we might end up just setting up shop again. This is serious mud, y'all. Serious mud. Oh, you make that look easy. Like a boss, like a boss. First night at Antelope Island State Park, and it is so awesome. I just have to show you our 360-degree view right now because it is really incredible, and you cannot beat this. Wasatch Mountains in the distance there. We're about 45 minutes north of Salt Lake City. It is May 25th, and we have two buffalo in our backyard, and the Bonneville Lake, aka Great Salt Lake, in our back door as well, and a beautiful sunset. I mean, really, how can you get better than that, y'all? You're pretty close to some buffalo right there, my love.
Yeah, they're big.
They're really big. Where are you going, Stiggers? Where are you going, Stiggers? I don't know if you can see in the video as well, but the cats, they're in the tent right now, and they are very, very, very unsure about what that massive thing is. And they're always begging to go outside all the time, but they've been a little bit less interested since they spotted these huge beasts wandering around their campsite. So personally, I think it's really freaking cool, although you do have to be a little bit aware. When I step out of the RV, I kind of poke my head around the corner because definitely seen some buffalo on the other side of the RV that I didn't know were there, and they are quite intimidating and quite large. Oh, you spotted him, huh? So for those that don't know, we used to live in Salt Lake City. We lived there for about 6 months right before we decided to go full-time RVing. That's actually where we bought our RV and our truck from, is when we were living in Salt Lake City. So we have a storage unit here, and it has been full of our apartment and house things for about 1.5 years now, since we went our full-time RVing. So we are going to check out our storage unit. We are going to be emptying it in 3 days' time, loading up a U-Haul and driving to Oregon. And we have not checked on it in 1.5 years. So let's hope everything's there, that the lock is still secure, and we don't have rodents. It works. Oh God. Oh my God, our stuff.
I don't remember this much stuff.
Okay, it's time. We just picked up the U-Haul, and we are at our storage unit, and we are about to unload it and say goodbye to Salt Lake City for good.
Save some money.
Save some money. We got the front stuff off, so here we are looking in, and everything is really dusty. Look at that TV. Ay, ay, ay. Things are quite filthy, so here we go. We are done. And our U-Haul is very full. But everything's in here and we have a little tiny bit of space. But we did it! U-Haul is all closed up and we are ready for our trek to Oregon. So we just made it back to our camp spot at Antelope Island. And as you can see, the U-Haul has made it here with us and Jason is sleeping. Jason don't mind his quart of ice cream. Straight from the thing. That's awesome.
It's 1.5 quarts.
Okay then. Anywho, it's a beautiful day. We're gonna get up. The goal is 6 a.m. and pack up all the stuff, which is not very much, but pack up everything and hit the road. Leave the buffalo behind. So it's gonna be a crazy couple days of travel coming up. So, well, we're actually thinking if we get up early enough tomorrow and get on the road, then we might be able to make the whole drive tomorrow.
We're doing it in one day.
One day. It'll be a long day. It'll be probably 12, 13, maybe even 14, depending on how much we stop and stuff for gas and diesel. But it'll be a long day. But we might be.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'll see you there.
Jason's gonna leave me behind. I'll be driving the U-Haul. He'll be driving the trailer. We are heading to Oregon after this. We're gonna park for the next couple months in Prineville on our property and don't plan on doing very much moving at this point, but we'll see how the summer plays out. 3 months is a long time for us to sit in one place, so we'll see how that turns out. But we are very greatly looking forward to all of the big projects that we have that we're going to try and tackle this summer. It's really difficult to do maintenance and repairs of any sort of size while you're on the road. We are quickly dumping our tanks before we start out on our 700-mile trek to Oregon. And it's been a wonderful stay that we've had here at Antelope Island. It's been an awesome season of travel for us. We loved it. In next week's video, we're going to be having a shed dropped on our property in Oregon, and we'll be unloading this bad boy, this U-Haul that we just loaded up, into said shed. And we've never even seen our property since we had the driveway installed and everything. And even before that, Jason's only been there for like 10 minutes. So we're hoping that the RV fits. We will find out. Make sure to stay tuned next week and find out if it fits. We went through a bit of a storm of bugs last night, as this shows.